Hello, my name is Karen Villafuerte, and this is my presentation for Universidad da Vinci. My action research title name, it's Improving English Vocabulary Skills for A1 Young Learners through Peer Interaction in an e-learning class. Basically, my action research importance is that my students were not acquiring or they were not achieving vocabulary skills, speaking skills, neither in my teaching in this e-learning environment. When COVID-19 started, we as teachers in Mexico started to teach online with any clue how to teach it, even though writing skills, listening skills, and also listen and reading skills were approved, achieved, but speaking skills, nor interaction were not achieving, and we were not having that during online class because we didn't know how. So this is why my I started this action research. I started to explore the effects of peer interaction in an online to improve vocabulary skills. This is because I knew that peer interaction does improves vocabulary skills, but how was it for online environment? So I started to research investigation, and I based all my action research to task-based approach, which tries to improve interaction and also improves vocabulary. And I also find a tool, a very particular tool called Jamboards in Google Meets. And I thought it was a good idea of just inserted in my action research. As Thorny 2002 presents implications to teach vocabulary, which of it is learners needs tasks and strategies to help them organize their mental lexicon by building networks of association, because the more the better. And I totally agree with it. So this is why some of the strategies I use for my action research was mnemonics, word cards, and the one that I like was sharing with others. So in my methodology, I use like Kurt Model, the father of the action research. He said that first identify that problem, which I did. My problem was that my students didn't have vocabulary, the improvement of vocabulary skills. They were not speaking or interacting with each other. And I started to plan an action, which was using Jamboard's task-based approach and Jamboard's tools, I would try to improve their vocabularies. When I implement the action, what I use is that I use a lesson with a presenting the lesson, practicing, and the producing with activities on it. And observing the action, I used several data collections. So for my qualitative data, I use structured and unstructured interviews, the video recording, and a non-participant observer. And after that, that lead me to reflect on the action I did. And the results and the claims of my research is that during my two sessions that I had with my students for my action research, the presentation and practice was very good. But during the production, students were struggling a lot. Students were not able to move the application. Some students really had poor connectivity, poor internet, and that really helped them. That really lead them to struggle the whole and not help them to struggle with the whole activities. So my interviews, and actually during the interviews they said that they had poor practice, they didn't interact so much, they were a little disappointed about that. And that's what their observation told me or observe, and the observation, the video recording, that everything was really good except during the production stage. And that led me to think about it, that I have to make new have to make tutorials how to use Jamboards prior the lesson. The students need to have better internet connection, of course, and I need to talk with the parents and have them help their children because of their early ages. Most of my participants were from 7 to 11 years old, from 6 to fourth graders. So this is why it was hard for them to interact and use and get familiar with the application. So students need to practice first at home with the Jamboards, with the app, and get confidence with it. And we can try later again if it works. But it was a little bit of improvement, not like the whole improve the a really high improvement that I expected. Even though the significance of my research is that I know that teachers will learn from my project. They can include more online applications and tools to help students improve their vocabulary skills. And we're talking about online learning. And teachers who expect to teach online will benefit from this research. And because many teachers do not even pay attention that they need to improve vocabulary skills, they're very well confident only with literacy and reading and writing and listening only. Teachers who need to improve vocabulary instruction in online environment will actually would definitely benefit from this research. And the audience that want to have a variety of strategies to improve the online and learning would also like this research that I've made. Educators will be interested in this research because it examines the challenges that we face during the action research and, of course, the improvement of vocabulary skills. Thank you very much for the opportunity that you gave me to make this action research and, of course, to become a better teacher. Thank you.